test 4 and we will jump on page number 34 to start our math practice. So this is module 1 and we are going to start with this question, and the question is: a group of students voted on 5 after school activities. The bar graph shows the number of students who voted for each of the 5 activities. How many students choose activity 3? So how many did choose activity 3? Activity 3 is this, and someone less than 40 is something. Less than 40 is 39. Now we will go to question number 2. Question number 2 is: what percentage of 300 is 75? We know that percentage, like any percentage, sign is changed into a fraction line and 100, right? So they are saying that what percentage, they don't know the percent, divided by 100, multiply by what percent of 300 is 75, right? And when we have multiplication sign in between, we can cancel the zeros or we can do cancellation. Okay, so 3 multiply by this x, whatever the number here it is. We can use 3x instead of this box. I can use x. 3x is equals to 75, and when this 3 will go to the other side, it will just divide number 75. It will be 75 divided by 3, and x is equals to 75 divided by 3, 2 times 6 and 5 times 15. 25 means it is 25%. What percent of 300 is 75? Okay, 25% of 300 is 75. We can check it, like we can check it. 25% of 300 is what? 25 percentage sign always changes into a fraction line and divided by 100, multiplied by 300. Zeros will cut this zeros. 3 multiplied by 25 is 75. So 25% of 300 is 75. Here it is. Now we will do question number 3. It is x squared divided by 25 is equals to 36. Okay. We know that the value of this under root is, this square will cut this under root, right? Okay. So we will take under root at both sides. X squared divided by 5. Can I write 25 as 5 square? Because this square means 5 times 5. 5 multiplied by 5. 5 is multiplied 2 times, right? So I will take under root at this side and at this side too, right? And 36. Which number multiplied by itself is 36? It is 6 actually. Can I write like this? 6 square. Then this square will cut this and these two will cut this. It will become x divided by 5 is equals to 6. And when this 5 will go to the other side of is equals to, it will multiply. 5 6 times is 30. So x is equals to 30. Now we will do question number 4. Three more than 8 times a number is x. 3 more than 8 times a number x is equals to 83, right? So which equation represents this situation? 3 plus 8x is equals to 83. 8x plus 3 is equals to 83. This is correct, right? I hope you will understand the difference between these three. Observe them and understand, and if you don't understand, you can ask me in comments section. Okay, now we are on question number 5, and this kind of questions are very common on SAT, as it tests your ability to check your concept of algebraic equations to the real world. Now we will read this. Okay, Hannah deposited a fixed amount into her bank account each month. The function ft is equals to 100 plus 25t gives the amount in dollars in Hannah's bank account after t monthly deposits. T is something monthly deposit. Like maybe she is giving $2 each month, or maybe she is giving $25 or $30 each month. What is the best interpretation of 25 in this context? Okay, now we will read them all. With each monthly deposit, the amount in Hannah's bank account increased by 25. Yes, it can be true. With each monthly deposit, Hannah's amount is increased by 25. Okay, before Hannah made a monthly deposit, the amount in her bank was 25. No, it is incorrect. After one monthly deposit, the amount in Hannah's bank account was 25. No. Hannah made a total of 25 monthly deposits. No. It is actually representing that every month when Hannah is depositing some amount in the bank, her money is increasing by 25. Like maybe a bank says that if you will deposit $1,500, I will give you an extra 25 with it, just to attract the customer to deposit in their bank. So A option is correct. Now we will look at the function on question number 8. I think we should do question number 6 first. Okay. So the question is, a customer spent $25 to purchase oranges at 3 per pound. 3 per pound. How many pounds of oranges did the customer purchase? It is very easy. He spent a total of 27 pounds and 3 per pound. 3 per pound will tell you that how many pounds did he buy. 27 divided by 3 is 9. 9 pounds. 9 pounds of oranges the customer has purchased. Now I will do rest of the questions in my next video, inshallah. If you have any questions, you can ask me in comment section. Thanks for watching. Allah Hafiz.